The Canadian card collector here, and today we'll be taking a look at all of my Theory11 playing cards for 2025. So, with no further ado, let's just jump right into it and get started. So, what's the first deck? We have one of the Obey decks. I kind of forget which one this is. This might be the gold one, but I'm not entirely sure because I always kind of forget. Then we have the Ivory or the White Tycoons from Theory11. And we have the Superman. And we have the Dark Side Silver Edition, Star Wars. We have one of the newer style original decks from Theory11, the Sombres. And we have the Sentinels, one of their older decks. And we have the 007, James Bond. We got the Red High Victorian. We got the Yellowstone. And we got the Yellow Submarine. We have the Bicycle Archangels, designed by Theory11. Not technically a Theory11 deck, but it's designed by Theory11, so it still counts as the 11 deck. Then we got the Black Mailchimp, a little bit hard to see, but you can kind of slightly see the design there in the light. And we got the Bicycle Guardians. It does have the designed by Theory11, so another Theory11 deck. And we have the SNL, the Saturday Night Live. And we got the Red Harry Potter, for the Gryffindor version. And we got the Black Hudsons. And we have the Green Monarchs. And before we keep going, these are all my doubles that I'm showing off first. So all the ones that I have doubles of that I could potentially do like a video on if I haven't already. And then we have the Stranger Things, this nice holographic tuck box. And we have the Spider-Man. And we have the Purple Monarchs. We have the Rolling Stones. Then there's the Mandarin or Yellow Monarchs. And we have the Red Monarchs. And we have the Obey. I'm pretty sure this is the collage version. And we have the Green High Victorians. And we have the Elvis Presley. Then we have the Voyagers. And we have the Green Tycoons. And now we're probably going to have to start stacking the cards. And we have the Jimmy Fallon. And then we have the Black Chantel Martins. Then we have the Blue edition of the Charity Waters, so just the basic edition of the Charity Waters. And we have the White Chantel Martins. And we have the Blue Tycoons. And then one of my favorites, the Hallow Bros. And we have the standard, the green edition of the Lord of the Rings. And we have the, which I can not really pronounce, but I'll try, the Jean Michel Basquiat. I probably said that a little bit wrong, but then we have the gold Star Wars. And we have the Wonka. We have the other Obey. This is like the red tuck box. Not sure what edition that is. And we have the Citizens. And we have, upside down, we have the Oscars. Not that it says on here. And Academy Awards for the Oscars. We have the white. Um, yeah, we have the white artisans. Blanked out there for a second. And we have the red or the blue male chimps. and the Black Panther, the Blue Monarchs, and we have one of the editions of the Gold Artisans. These are the 2022 edition. And we have the Black Talk Box, the yellow edition, more rare version of the Charity Waters. And you got the blue Harry Potters, either the Hufflepuff or the Ravenclaw. I always kind of forget. And we have the Orange Beetles. We have Darren Brown. And we have the Orange Mandalorian, Star Wars. And we have the Extinct Animals by Mui. We have one of the editions of the product Red. I'm pretty sure, I think this is the second edition. And we have the Red Avengers. And we got the Hollywood Roosevelt. The Black Tycoon. The Gold Rarebit. The Beetlejuice. Don't say his name 3 times. We'll just say that once. And we got the Ellen. We got the first Batman deck. It looks like the Dark Knight one. We got the NPH, or the Neil Patrick Harris. The Pink Beatles. We got the Hudsons. There, and this is just like I think this is the green one, just like a slight tuck color variation. So just a different variation. Because if I just show here, here's the green ones. It was right there. So this is the green one, just in a different color variation. So I still count it as a slightly different deck, even though it's exactly the same as the green one. We got the Rainbow Holographic Chantel Martins. The Light Side Silver Edition Star Wars. We got like the lighter blue Jack Sellers. We got the Nomads. The Warner Bros. 100th Anniversary. And we got like the gold or brown colored Harry Potter. And we got the 11 Madison Park. And the last deck in this one container that I have is the 5th and Laurel. So a pretty good chunk of cards so far, but there's still way more. There's at least over 100 plus Theory11 decks that I have in my collection. I don't have all the Theory11 decks that they've made, but this is a pretty good chunk so far. So we'll continue on with all my doubles that I have here. So, continuing with the Black Artisans from 2022, the Blue Beetles, then we got the Green Beetles, the Navigators, one of my favorites, the Copper Rarebits, and we got the Deck 1 Industrial, and this is the 3rd edition, as by that little 3 up there on the tuck flap. And we have the Summer Edition Monarchs. We got the only Daniel Madison deck from Theory11, the Madison Players. And we got the green Tavern on the Green. And we got the light side Blue Edition Star Wars. And we got the Green Avengers. We got the Dune. We got the 818. And we have the Provision. The red Dark Side Star Wars. We got the Notorious B.I.G. That's, I think, the second release of that. We got the Grateful Dead. We got the gold Lord of the Rings, exclusive to the Lord of the Rings box set. We got the Piracy. We got another gold Artisans, and these are the 2019. And we got the Fox Bar and Cocktail Club. The only way you could get these is through their points club, the little membership points. When you buy stuff on their site, you get points, and I got these through the points. That's the only way I know how you get those, unless you get them like on eBay or something. And we got the green, the Slytherin colorway for the Harry Potter. We got the Union, the Midnight Knox, the Silver Bicycle Steampunk, the Green National, the Rick and Morty, the Guardians of the Galaxy in that nice holographic tuck box, the Rose Jack Sellers, and we have this purple edition of the Avengers. We got the second edition Love Me playing cards. We got Animal Kingdom. The standard edition, the Red Mandalorian, Star Wars. The Keith Haring. Another Blue Monarchs. Here. With the other one had the rounded seal. This has the stamp style, it's like the jagged edges. And we have the Blue Bicycle Titanium. We have the Ivory, or the White Tavern on the Green. And the last one that I have here, we got the Black Nationals. And that's it for all my doubles, right there. And now for all the ones that I have singles of. I won't bother moving all those cards out of the way. We'll just leave those there. But all the ones that I have singles of. And we'll start with, so we have, I'll just grab two of these. The Deck 1 Industrial. And you might say, oh, I've already showed the Deck 1 Industrial. That was the third edition. So I flip these over. We got, there's no numbers here, so that's the first edition. And then we have a 2 there for the second edition. I only have one of each of those, so I have all three editions of the Deck 1 Industrials. And we have one of the rarest decks, Theory11 decks in my collection. We have the summer edition of the MailChimp here. And we have a first edition Love Me here. And you can tell because the tuck box, if I grab the other one that's just casually here on top, you can see a little color difference. This is the newer one with the white tuck box. This has more of a yellow kind of tuck box to it. And we have another edition of the Bicycle Guardians here. And these are the V1s because it has the V1 sticker on the back. So slightly different than the other ones. Only have one of the V1s. And we have the Rebels. Only have one of those. And we have a white gold Monarchs. And we have red Tycoons. I only have one of those for some reason. And we have another rare one, the black Monarchs there from the Now You See Me 2 special edition. And we have a set here. We got the red and the blue bicycle. The red and the blue B titaniums. And we have the gold Monarchs. I have almost all the Monarchs. I'm missing only like a few. And we have the bronze bicycle steampunk. And this is, I think, the first edition of it. Then we have another bicycle steampunk here. And we have two of them, and you can see that they're like slightly different. Like the tuck boxes look slightly different. So they're different editions. And I'm pretty sure one of these I shouldn't be in my like singles. I definitely have an open one of these. And we have the Billionaires Boys Club. I initially missed the first release of those, so I had to buy them secondary. Then we have a Jack Sellers like the Amethyst. And now for the last thing in here. It's kind of more of a set, and it wasn't like fully released by Theory11. Like they did sell them, but they were made by Theory11. And it is the Bicycle Heritage Design Series. I did buy these off of Theory11's site way back in the day there. So I kind of slightly count it as Theory11 deck. Not fully, but I did buy them on their site. So it slightly counts, not like their design. But we got all the colors. We got the green, the red, the blue, and the brown. And I still have the original kind of like straw bag that it came in. I don't have it here on me. But now, since we've took a look at all my Theory11 decks that I have, now there's a little bit of surprise at the end, so I'll move these out of the way, and we'll get to that little surprise. And now that we've got all those moved out of the way, like I said, I got a little surprise here. And now, here's what it is. I got some packages here, so that wasn't all my Theory11 decks. I got some new ones here in this box. I bought all the ones that I didn't have from their site. So all the ones on the site that I didn't have, I bought here. So first we'll move this smaller one off to the side for now and get into the main big one here. So on top we got some brown paper and a little sneak peek there. So we'll move that off and start grabbing some out. And this is the first time for me looking at these. So I'm going to start grabbing them out. And we'll move that off to the side as well. Kind of, if you can kind of still see it. Okay. So the first deck is, we have two of the red Tavern on the Greens. There. And I buy two just because I have one to have sealed in my collection and one open to review on the channel. So someday you'll see all of these reviewed on the channel. But we have two of the Tavern on the Green, the red edition. And we have two of the dark Star Treks here, the dark side. I guess this is a dark there, the dark Star Treks. And we have two of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A little bit hard to see because the way the box is, but two of those. And then we have two more. We have two of the Elf here. And if you've seen one of my Pit Box Club subscriptions from December, and you know I got these already. So I kind of ordered these before I got opened the box. So now I have more doubles of these. And then we have the light Star Treks. Two of those. And then we have two Deadpool. And we have two of the new Blue Avengers. Here. We're really close to having all the different colors because all the different Avenger decks are supposed to be the different colors of the Infinity Stones from the movies. So we don't have all the colors yet, but we have most of the colors. So we're getting close to finishing that. And we got two of the Wicked. And then we have two of the Silver Edition 007 James Bond, which look fantastic. I can't wait to open those. The tuck box just looks super stunning. And we have the Outcast here. Can't wait to open those ones as well. And we have the newest Star Wars here, the Darth Vader. I'm pretty sure this was like the year of something, but I know it just says Star Wars. Oh, it says Year of the Dark Side there. So the Star Wars Year of the Dark Side. And then the last deck in the box, we have the Game of Thrones. And then there's that one smaller box that kind of just dropped on the floor. right here. Let's crack it open right here. And on the inside, I know I already unboxed these on the channel, but we have another silver edition of the Artisans here. And I was doing their holiday contest, spin the wheel, that they do on the site every year. And I won this free deck. So I have an extra silver Artisans. But that has been all of my Theory11 decks for the year of 2025. There's definitely over 100 plus. So I hope you enjoyed. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.